Welcome to MLQ 2026. It's the Houston Legends hosting the San Antonio Soldados. My name is Jackson Vaughn. I will be your commentator for today. We've got a 3-game set. Houston currently 0-3 in league play. San Antonio has not yet played a game this year, but they're off and running. We will get you the starting lineups as soon as I can make out the jersey numbers. But Houston is going to be on your right. They'll be shooting left in the green. And then San Antonio is going to be in the blue. They will be shooting to the right. They're on the left side of your screen. Looks like Hayden Boys starting at keeper for San Antonio. Brandon Kubina is going to be starting at chaser for the Houston Legends. Danny Williams is our head referee for today. We will wait for his call for brooms up. There is the brooms up call. Running for the quad ball, and San Antonio will have it first. That is Boys with the quad ball. A quick pass is going to be intercepted. Looks like by TJ Farrow. Pass up to Riley Molman, who was on a fast break, but quickly tackled by Boys. Going to be beat out is Molman, and picked up again by Boys. So San Antonio is going to have their first real shot at an offense. Passing over to, I believe that is Alyssa Villalba on the far side. Pass back behind the hoops. Beat attempt by Connor Mason does not work. Pass to Boys. First goal of the game goes to San Antonio. They lead at 10-0. We had a quick stoppage, but we are back and running. Molman pass over the head of Farrow. Back up to Molman. It's going to be too high, and that is going to be a backfield. Houston's going to commit the turnover. San Antonio is going to have an opportunity to go up 20-0 in game 1 of this series. Boys will be the one with the quad ball. However, Houston does have 2 dodgeballs. Connor Mason has to throw one away. Som Sharma on the prowl, getting 2 beats, and Hayden Boys with 2 goals now. Number 22 for the Soldados has 20 points already early on for San Antonio. There's a big question mark with San Antonio. After their title after winning the title last year, they lost a lot of pieces in the offseason. Can they maintain a good enough core to be another championship contender? So far, 20-0, looking strong. Beat attempt comes through. Connor Mason beat out early. Both beaters are out. TJ Farrow gonna have to do it himself, but he is beat as well. San Antonio Soldados doing great work in the beating game early on, and now rushing forward with the quad ball up. That looks like it is D'Adrian Avila, who shoots. No, not going to go through, and that ball is going to be kicked off pitch. So San Antonio is going to inbound here. Looks like it went off of a Houston player last. Ball on the far side of the pitch for San Antonio. Pass behind the hoops. Now over to Boys behind the hoops. Boys is going to be met by Farrow, trying to find the defense. San Antonio going to set a pick. Boys already has the hat trick in the opening minutes of the game. 30-0 San Antonio. We're not even at 2 minutes. Houston going into a hole early. That is not what you want to see if you are a Legends fan. But San Antonio up 3-0 early. Hayden Boys doing work against his former team. Kevin Rayburn now in the beating game for the Legends, eyeing down Sharma. Oh, looked like nearly was able to steal it for Houston. Molman shot top hoop, goes just over. Gonna be picked up by Houston. No, gonna be beat out behind hoops. San Antonio did enough to break up that play. Sharma came in for the beat attempt. We're gonna have a stoppage. Maybe a call gonna be administered, taking the ball away from the hands of Boys, giving it to a Houston player. Looks like it's gonna be a small foul. No card administered, but Houston is gonna get the ball. Trying to find a shot, and hoop goes just over the top. Can't get it to go. Beats come through for San Antonio. Molman is going to pick this one back up. Being wrapped, no. Molman dodged the tackle. 3 defenders, no beaters. Molman up and over, and he scores against his former team. So Hayden Boyes started out as a Houston legend. Now a San Antonio Soldado, has 3 goals against his former team. And then Riley Molman gets the goal there. He was a San Antonio Soldado in their championship team last year. Now he has scored against his former team. Pass behind the hoops for San Antonio. Beats come through, but neither of them are going to hit. And a quick shot, easy goal. San Antonio now up 40-10. An easy goal. Rushing down the field is the Legends, trying to find the tackle as Esparza, not going to get a beat. Comes through from Ella Jordan, gets that one to go. Ball is still in bounds. Looks like Brandon Cabina trying to rush to get it. Nearly was able to get it out of the hands of Alyssa Villalba there. Had it out of the hands of Boyes and is able to score. Little selly for Cabina there. Houston, that is a great hustle goal from Cabina. And that is what Houston's going to have to need to win. San Antonio has been able to outbreak them early, dodge beats, do great in the beating game. Houston is going to have to find those hustle plays, those marginal plays to be able to find goals. Right now they're down 20-40. San Antonio has the ball, pass to Boyes. Beaters trying to open up a lane. Boyes trying to get around Andrew Acosta. B comes through on Esparza. Ball is not going to go through. And the beaters for Houston do their job. And now they're going to be going the other way. Acosta did not play the first series against Kansas City. Is here making his season debut today against San Antonio. Already doing pretty good on his first drive. And we'll see what he's got on his first offensive drive. Chase Contreras is on the near side of your screen. Brandon Cabina currently has the ball on the near side of the pitch. 5 minutes have gone by. It's 40-20 to San Antonio. Control in the hands of the Soldados. 1 dodgeball for Houston, and now that beater is down, so San Antonio gonna press hard here. Baldemar Nunez is able to make a play, though. Chase Contreras dives around the beat and is able to score. Another great highlight reel play. Contreras gets the goal, 40-30. Houston, after an opening 40-10 salvo from the Soldados, Houston's showing that they are not done yet. We're gonna have a discussion with the goal ref, maybe deciding did the ball go through or not. Looked good from our point of view here in the camera, but the refs are gonna have a discussion about it. Goal is no good. I think maybe called beat before because the ball definitely looked like it went through the hoop. There was a beater in the area for Chase Contreras. He was called off broom after the goal. So it looks like they're calling that beat before. So goal is no good. However, you do like to see the athleticism coming out from Houston early here. Control in the hands of the Soldados. Beat is going to come through. That's Chris De La Fuente making a play. Now Esparza, big block by Contreras. The ball was on the ground. Looks like a card may be administered here. Contreras had the good stop against Esparza. No, just calling it off broom here. Esparza looks like still has the quad ball. Trying to duck and dive around both Legends players. Falling to the ground, is able to get it to go. I believe that is Nate Targonski. It is, yes. Great play from Targonski of the Soldados, making it 50-20 San Antonio. Houston walking up slow. They only have 1 dodgeball, but pressing early here. The beaters for Houston, trying to find an opening, trying to get dodgeballs on the ground, and that creates the opening needed. One ref called it good, but looks like it's before. Chase Contreras behind the hoops now has his goal. A good shot from distance there for Contreras. Houston caused enough distraction in the beating game to get that goal to go through on 1 dodgeball as well. San Antonio now moving forward. Nunez trying to open up that far side hoop, but now going to the near side hoop. San Antonio is able to get the goal through. That one is Miguel Esparza with the goal. 60-30, San Antonio leading about 7 minutes in. Riley Molman has the quad ball. Looks like Ashton Jean Lewis has entered the field. Callie Duvall has entered at beater. Dylan Freeman putting pressure up early for San Antonio. Jean Lewis now moving forward with the quad ball. Has Duvall near. Nope, Duvall now going to go around the near side hoop. Back to Jean Lewis. Jean Lewis is going to take a beat. Pass behind hoops. Now pass over. Looks like Mallory Hughes with the quad ball. Pass all the way back up top to Molman. 2 chasers are out for Houston. Now only 1 left. Mallory Hughes gonna have to find something. Can't find it. San Antonio has the turnover. Connor Mason, though, is able to get, looks like control might go back to Houston here. San Antonio wants to use the opportunity to run quick, running down the sideline, and now carving up the Houston defense. Pass over. Targonski's gonna get the assist, and the goal goes to San Antonio. Trying to see the jersey number that looked like Esparza again. We'll get you the goal from that as soon as possible. I believe it was Miguel Esparza with the goal there after the assist from Targonski. Houston with the quad ball now. They're down 4. The new largest deficit of the game for Houston. Connor Mason with 1 dodgeball, trying to make something happen. Control in the hands of the Soldados. Nunez is going to beat out Jean Lewis, who makes not a great pass. San Antonio is going to end up with it. And it's an easy defense for San Antonio. Houston's been able to make work when they are able to scuff up the play a little bit, make those marginal plays, but when you don't even give yourself a chance, San Antonio is taking advantage of it. Ball in the hands of Esparza on the far side. Sharma just beating out whoever they want on the far side. Shot looked like it was low from Esparza. Picked it behind hoops, but a big tackle behind hoops. Pass is going to come out. Looks like a card is going to be called. Might be leaving feet to make a tackle. There was a big hit behind the hoops. We'll see what the refs want to call it. I think this is going to be a yellow, though. First card of the game. No, they're calling no harm, no foul. So Houston, with a big tackle there, able to come up with the stop. Mallory Hughes is going to give it to Molman. It was Farrow who had the big tackle. Now coming down the near side of your screen, Jean Lewis and Molman up near the keeper line. It's Jean Lewis with the quad ball now. Mason trying to make something happen. Jean Lewis charging forward, trying to find the goal. I believe was beat before. The ball definitely went through, but I think they're calling beat before for Jean Lewis. Now running quickly. San Antonio trying to run fast here. Esparza sliding, falling, getting tackled now by Houston. Ball's going to end up in the hands of Molman. Esparza wanted a call, not going to get it from the referee. Molman staring down Sharma. Pass all the way across. Esparza tips it out. That ball is going to go out of bounds. Off of who? Looks like Esparza hit it out. But both players were going for it, and the refs are going to have a discussion about this one. Esparza was not happy with the lack of call there on the tackle. Looks like it is going to go Houston's way. So Esparza tips it out. This is going to be, I believe, TJ Farrow picking up this one. Oh, intercepted by San Antonio. Kicked away. That's going to be a card, unfortunately. Mallory Hughes kicks the ball away. And that is going to be the first card of the game. Well, a yellow for Hughes, so you're a chaser down if you're Houston. San Antonio, quad ball ends up in the hands of Nate Targonski. Very fast player. Connor Mason is going to be the key to this play. Has a dodgeball for the Legends. Is going to have to get there before Targonski can make it all the way to the hoops. Mason coming over. Sharma on the good defense, a great pass. Fantastic 1-2 from Targonski and Esparza. I believe it's the second assist of the game for Targonski to Esparza. Looks like another card is going to come through. Yep. Connor Mason headed to the penalty box. And a timeout is going to be taken. Houston not happy with the start so far. San Antonio, if there were any doubts about how good this team was going to be without a lot of their players from their championship core, those have been put to bed. 80-30, a 5-goal advantage only 10 minutes into this game. We'll wait for the end of this timeout. We'll bring more coverage to you shortly. All right, so as a reminder, we're about 10 and a half minutes in. It's 80-30, San Antonio with the lead. Soldados have come out strong in the opening part of this game. Going to be a player in the box for Houston here. Connor Mason just took that penalty after the foul on Som Sharma. And so a beater down is Houston. Still have all your quad ball players, but Sharma is applying pressure very high for San Antonio, but absolutely has the real estate to. Just going to keep beating out these Houston Chasers who are making no effort to run away. 3 beat out. It's the easiest turnover for San Antonio. Nate Kardonsky is going to run the other way. Has Easy Ramirez on the far end. It's tipped. Ramirez is still going to pick it up. Gets tipped again by Hughes, but still finds the goal. Ramirez on the board for San Antonio. 90-30. The Soldados doing great in the margins. We talked about that early on, those hustle plays for Houston. Well, San Antonio's making them too, and it's helping that they're getting some card help and that, they're having penalties going up 6-on-5. But they're just doing great with the opportunities that they have. Mallory Hughes trying to get around the defense of San Antonio is going to get it to Acosta, who's able to just reel it in. Back to Hughes. Hughes is going to bait the beat from Sharma. Now you got to go if you're Houston. Pass up top, gonna get beat out, kicked away just to try to delay San Antonio, but it's not gonna be a great delay. Pass over to David Avila. Pass back to Kaltenbaugh. Now over to Ramirez. All the way back behind hoops to Alviar. Now to Avila, not gonna get it to go. Back up top to Ramirez. Over to Kaltenbaugh, who blocks the beat with the quad ball, trying to fight through the defense. Hughes is going to be able to turn up with it. Kaltenbaugh still on the tackle. Houston not able to get it. Pass to San Antonio, who misses the shot, then picks it back up, and Alviar saves a big mistake. Takes the shot, hit it low, but able to get his own rebound and makes the shot. San Antonio has hit the century mark. It's 100-30 in the opening game of Houston versus San Antonio. Connor Mason with 1 dodgeball for Houston. Looks like Milena Sosa is the other beater in right now. Gonna try and find and flip control. San Antonio's had it for the majority of the game. Sosa's able to turn up with 1. Acosta, pass to Cabina, not gonna be able to find it. Not able to connect on the pass. So not Cabina, I believe that was Evan Furchuk for Houston. But San Antonio now headed the other way. Ramirez with the quad ball. Jordan nearby with the dodgeball. Back to Alviar, who's able to get it on the top side of the hoop. Had his 1 mistake on the scoring earlier, not going to make it again. 2 quick goals for Joey Alviar for San Antonio. 110-30. It's an 8-goal difference. San Antonio, an absolute splattering so far. Houston, got to find a way to get back into this game. It's Acosta with the quad ball. Has Cabina up top. Connor Mason nearby with a dodgeball. Mason trying to urge Acosta to go on the near side rather. pass or shot attempt is going to be missed, picked up by Kubina. Going to try and stall for time, try and get that last chaser back in. But beats are coming through. San Antonio is just getting rid of a lot of Houston players. Still have control if you're San Antonio. Back up to Kubina. Reinforcements are coming in. Mason's going to send that dodgeball all the way back, and now Sharma's going to press. Pass behind to Acosta. Shot is going to be good. It was a great almost minute of defense for San Antonio, but Houston come away with the spoils on that possession. Get their 4th goal of the game. Avila has the quad ball here. Julie Picasso coming in at beater for San Antonio. Ramirez up top at chaser. Ramirez is going to get beat out, so that goal is going to be no good. It's a good beat from Houston there. The control in the hands of San Antonio. Looks like Alyssa Villalba's back in the game for Soldados. But Houston, it's Kubina with the quad ball here. 15 minutes have gone. 5 until flag runner on pitch. Acosta and Kubina passing up top. Mason trying to look for an opening. Trying to use that dodgeball. Now gets one on the ground. 2 on the ground. Kubina rushing forward, has the opportunity and makes the most of it. 2 goals in a row for Houston. You got to start stringing these together. Give yourself a chance when we get to flag runner on pitch. We're going to have a stoppage. Not sure what happened, but the result is a turnover. Houston's going to come up with the quad ball here. And you've only got 2 players back. If Houston wants to go, they have the numbers. Subs coming in now for San Antonio, so they are getting back in time. Pass behind hoops to Acosta, who can't connect on it. Picks it back up. Now rushing, dunks over the head of Ramirez. 3 in a row now for Houston. And they're starting to string it together. Avila has the quad ball here. Is going to wait for the rest of the San Antonio players to get back into the picture. San Antonio, beats coming through. Quad ball in the hands of no one. It's on the ground, being fought over right now. And we are going to have a call here. San Antonio was on the drive, tried to go to that small hoop on the far side of the field, wasn't able to find it, and then in the mix-up, there may have been a contact penalty that the refs are discussing. If no call, looks like Houston's going to have control of the quad ball, but we'll see if the refs have anything to say about that. Oh, and it looks like Acosta is going to head to the penalty box. So someone else is going to have to put on the green headband for Houston in the meantime. So yellow card goes against Acosta. San Antonio going to be up 6-on-5. 3rd card of the game for Houston. Rushing forward is Avila, being met by the defense of Houston. Villalba trying to take it from Avila, but now Stewart is there with the defense for Houston. Ends up in the hands of Villalba, but the beats come through. Houston is going to be able to come up with this one. Good defense from the Legends. Sarah Stewart and Brandon Cabino were able to slow them down just enough for the beaters to come in and do their job. It's control in the hands of Houston, which feels like the first time in a while. Mason's going to find a beat on to Picasso. Sosa, the other beater, in right now. Houston on the near side. Pass up top to Cabina. Cabina, pass. Not going to be able to connect with anyone. Cabina's shaking his head, knows he missed one there. San Antonio looks like they were able to get control, but Connor Mason puts a stop to that. Keeps control for Houston. It's going to be big for them on this upcoming defense. You were down 8. You're only down 5 now if you're the Legends. You want to try and keep that as close as you can. Robinson, pass up top to Boys. Now back over to Robinson. Robinson trying to find an opening, just hands it to Boys for the time being, waiting for Picasso to get back in the play, all the way back behind Hoops, now charging forward. Acosta trying to make something happen. Beats come through, Acosta's going to fall on it, and Houston is going to survive. Picasso beats out Acosta, but it's not going to matter. Houston has it. And I think we are going to have an injury stoppage. There's some contact between San Antonio's Julie Picasso and Houston's Connor Mason. Connor Mason is going to get off the field under their own power, but Houston is going to take a sub, just make sure everyone's okay. I believe it's Ray Nunez who's going to come in at beater for Houston. Sofia Araujo is the other beater in for the Legends. So Araujo, Nunez, the beater line. TJ Farrow back in the game for Houston. Has the quad ball now. Pass behind Hoops to Contreras. B comes through. Easy turnover. San Antonio has their first fast break in a while. Houston does have the dodgeballs to deal with it this time. San Antonio gonna have to slow down after an errant pass. Trades come through. Beaters B on either side. But it's a great opportunity for San Antonio, who gets the goal and gets control back. Julie Picasso able to make that one happen in the beating game, and a good score by San Antonio. They're currently double Houston's score. It's 120-60. Not much time left here in the first half. Houston, looks like the beat's going to come through. Molman, pass to Contreras. Contreras, shot is going to go. Contreras, I believe, is on a hat trick now. It's either 2 goals or 3 goals. Either way, Chase Contreras making an impact for the Legends, who are now on 70 points. Still 5 goals down. It's a manageable distance, but if you're Houston, you'd love to get 1 more, even 2 more, to get it to a 3-goal game before flag runner on pitch. San Antonio's got a different plan. Hayden Boyes passes it over to Robinson, now behind Hoops, to it looks like Targonski, who's going to be tackled to the ground. Mallory Hughes with the hit. Pass out to Villalba. Pass over to Boyes. Not going to get it. And the shot is no good. And Molman is going to charge. Gets the quad ball. Sees 2 dodgeballs on the other end. So stops running at the midline. Last possession here. Houston will be the last ones with the quad ball before the 20-minute stoppage. If they can get 1 more goal on the board, you feel pretty good being down 4. Feel like it's possible on flag runner on pitch. Mallory Hughes with the quad ball. Pass behind the Hoops. Valdemar Nunez going to come and meet there. Contreras has to kick the ball away after the pressure from the beaters, and that is going to be the first half of game 1. 120-70 is the halftime score. Set score is going to be 180 going into flag runner on pitch. right, halftime score 120-70, San Antonio leading, which means the set score is 180. Our flag runner today is Peter Lawrence. They're going to do their best to not get caught, but if Houston or San Antonio is able to make the catch, it's going to be an extra 35 points for them. And 3 goals worth of points can go a long way in this game. If you're Houston, you're down 5 goals, 50 points. So you need 2 goals and the flag catch just to get back to level with San Antonio. But it's going to be a race to hit 180. First team to do so will win game 1 of this series. San Antonio is going to have the quad ball on the restart in the hands of Villalba at the moment. Looks like Esparza, Boys, and I believe Targonski are the other chasers on the field. Nunez is one beater. Can't quite tell who the other one. I believe it's Chris De La Fuente for San Antonio. And here we go. Flag runner on pitch is about to begin. About 10 seconds. It looks like Tara Robinson is the starting seeker for San Antonio. And I think it's Farrow for Houston. San Antonio is going to allocate resources early to the flag runner. Connor Mason's going to miss a beat, so no dodgeballs anywhere for Houston at the moment. A huge block from Kubina against his former teammate. Kubina going to take that one the other way in the quadball game. Beats come through. San Antonio going to clear out the flag runner area. Acosta with the quad ball on the far side of the pitch, charging to the middle, up and over. Kubina with the grab, with the shot, with the goal. Tara Robinson appears to be defensive seeking right now for San Antonio. San Antonio content with the lead, they just don't want to give up the flag. But here comes the give and go, up over the top to Boys, who's going to try and dunk. Kubina again with the block. Picked up. San Antonio is going to score, but Kubina has had some great defensive stops on the other end. We do have a stoppage. Referees need to discuss something. $130-80, 50 points needed to win for San Antonio. Houston still needs 100. Connor Mason tried to get that dodgeball back, but it goes all the way behind the pitch. All the way field pass. Kubina has the quad ball behind hoops, is running away from both San Antonio defenders, so Houston does well to get the ball downfield and keep control of it. Robinson now going for the flag, but is going to be beat away. Houston in control of the flag right now, also with the quad ball. Pass behind hoops, charging forward, trying to get around the defense, but now tackled to the ground, get back up, tackled again. And it looks like stolen away by San Antonio. It's a great defensive stop for San Antonio. Hayden Boys and Alyssa Villalba both doing work on that play. But rushing quickly is Esparza around Hughes. Hughes trying to find contact, not going to get it. Esparza with another goal. Robinson back to defensive seeking. Houston is trying to find a way in. San Antonio has their beaters split, one on the flag, one in the quad ball game. That's going to make it almost impossible for Houston to do something the way that the beater game has gone thus far. Acosta with the quad ball, rushing forward, now passes behind hoops. Pass back up top to Molman, who's trying to pass it to Stewart, but it gets tipped away by Esparza, who's now running the other way, jukes around Acosta, fakes again around Acosta, pass over, Beats not going to connect, it hits the side of the hoop, but tipped away by Houston, and the Legends are able to come up with the defense. There's nearly another great coast-to-coast sequence for Esparza. Doesn't work out in his favor. Aaron Price, the seeker in for Houston. And it's Robinson still for San Antonio. Price has time with the flag, makes a dive. It's the first dive we've seen so far on the flag. Goal comes through for Houston, but we may have an injury timeout here. Dylan Freeman is going to have the quad ball here on the startup for San Antonio. 140-90, the current score. Avila with the quad ball on the far side. Gives it to Esparza. Avila's beat out. Esparza charging, trying to dive just straight through the middle of the Houston defense. Doesn't work well. Oh, but is able to muck it up just a little bit. Can the Soldados pick it back up? Trying to. Houston trying to body block away from the quad ball. Stewart is on it. Esparza's trying to wrestle it away. No beaters in the area. It's a dog pile on the quad ball. It looks like Houston's going to come up with it, though. And gives it over to the keeper, Brandon Cabina. Robinson having some time with the flag runner. Now back to defensive seeking. Araujo and Mason trying to open it back up for Houston. But in the quad ball game, only one beater in. It is Sharma for San Antonio. Contreras running down the far sideline. All dodgeballs on the ground. Pass up top to Acosta. Jukes one, but a big hit, and now headed the other way. Avila's got it. Waiting for some pass options. Running around the defense. Big hit for Houston. Picks it back up is Contreras, who's trying to fight off the San Antonio defense, is able to do so. Now has to go through Avila. Contreras again leaves it on the ground. Kicked it away is Acosta. Now has two defenders to beat. Pass up top. Shot. No! Blocked just before it got to the hoop. And we're going to have another injury stoppage here. All right, well, it looks like the player is able to walk off the field under their own power. Houston's going to make the injury sub. Currently 140 to 90. Set score is 180. So it's a 5-goal advantage for San Antonio. You only need 4 goals to win. Or a goal and a flag catch would do. Quad ball in the hands of, I believe it's Esparza near the middle of the pitch. It is. Villalba and Freeman on the near side of the pitch. Avila on the far side, and it's Esparza with the quad ball. Now it's Avila who picks it up. Back behind to Freeman. Beater comes up, is going to tap out Freeman. Quad ball back up top to the hands of Avila, who gets the goal. San Antonio a flag catch away from victory or 3 more goals. Peter Lawrence been doing a great job at not even having many opportunities for the Seekers. Robinson has been primarily defensive seeking, but there's really only been 1 or 2 good grabs so far in the Seeker game. Meanwhile, Houston, it's Andrew Acosta with the quad ball. Gives it to Contreras, who one-hands it, trying to push away Hayden Boys. Pass back up top to Acosta. Driving forward, dunking. Shot didn't go through, now gets the second one behind the hoop. And now Houston has hit triple digits. It's 150 to 100. You're still down 5 if you're the Legends. Nearly had a pull with San Antonio, but I think it fell off just before. San Antonio behind the hoops, rushing forward, pass over to Avila. Dunk goes up and over, and the goal is good. 160, 100, 2 more goals for the Soldados will do it. It's Acosta with the quad ball. Control in the hands of the Soldados. It's Nunez and Sharma. Sharma's rushing to Acosta. Acosta gets to Cabina, who fights off Hayden Boys. Cabina fakes the shot, gets the goal. Great sequence from Brandon Cabina after the pass from Acosta, but San Antonio is going to go quickly. Hayden Boys down the far sideline, rushing forward. Has Esparza behind the hoops and Villalba on the near side, rushing around Cabina. Boys trying to find an opening. Gets past. Cabina tips it free. Able to pass it out to Esparza. Esparza trying to find something, but Cabina is a big presence there, able to create some good defense there. Esparza trying to find an opening. Rushing around. Is going to get beat out. Avila had a hand on it, couldn't get it to go. Huge block from Acosta. Avila picks it up, hammers it home. Soldados, after about the 6th attempt, is able to get it through. 170 to 110. 1 more goal needed. Lots of hoops on the ground. Gonna have to fix those. Brandon Cabina had some great defensive plays there. Beaters from Houston were doing their job as well, but it just wasn't enough. Esparza and Avila eventually able to connect on the goal, putting San Antonio 1 away from taking game number 1 of this series. Houston's got to be perfect from this point out. You need the flag and 4 goals, or you somehow got to find 7 in a row. You were down 8 if you're Houston at one point in this game. Now only down 6. So it's not impossible, but it's going to be a tall task for the Legends. Well, of course, we're 1 goal away from finishing this game potentially, and it looks like the base is broken, so going to have to find a new base. While that's happening, Charlotte Aviators played the Cleveland Riff earlier today. Charlotte took game 1, 140 to 70. Charlotte took game 2, 195 to 80. and the Aviators took Game 3, completing the sweep 200 to 130. So a 3-0 victory for the for the Charlotte Aviators, puts them at 6-0 this season already. Cleveland will play Detroit for their final series before the conference championship. We're going to take a break as we try and fix the hoop situation here. All right, it looks like it has finally been fixed. Will the stoppage help the Legends get back into this game? Or is San Antonio just going to end it right here? Soldados have, it looks like, dodgeball control, and I believe they have the quad ball as well. So game one could end on this possession. We'll see if they're able to make that happen. Of course, flag runner is still in play. It's 170 to 110, so Houston cannot allow any more goals to be scored. They've got to get the flag and 4 goals or 7 in a row. Got to be perfect at this point. It's Houston with the quad ball. Ashton Jean Lewis with the quad ball. Mason has the 1 dodgeball for the Legends. Gonna have to make good use of it. De La Fuente and Nunez are the beaters in for San Antonio. Jean Lewis moving forward. Cabina with the quad ball. Dodgeballs are on the ground. Shot from distance is good. Cabina's had a great game so far. And now San Antonio has a chance to end the game. Avila, Boys, Esparza, Villalba, the chasers on the field. Beats are coming through early. Pass over. Shot. That's not gonna do it. Thought that was the one that did it, but it's no good. Houston has a lifeline. Seeker getting beat out for the Legends. Lots of beats coming in for San Antonio. Just trying to make life as difficult as possible. Turnover to the Soldados. Not many players back on defense. Hayden Boys is going to end game one. San Antonio is going to take it 180 to 120. Pretty good first game if you're Houston, but an even better start for San Antonio. They went 15-0 last year, and they have not lost a game yet in 2026. Getting off with a good start. Game 2 will be on shortly. All right, welcome in. We are getting ready for game number 2 of Houston Legends versus San Antonio Soldados. San Antonio took the first one, 180 to 120. It was definitely an athletic battle. It was a battle of aggression, and San Antonio won out. Definitely the beaters played a big factor in game number 1. San Antonio was completely outclassing Houston's beaters. No Daniel Williams this year for San Antonio, not a problem. In game number 2, we'll see if it's the same story, or we'll see if the Legends can steal a game, get back into the series. And there is the brooms up call. Acosta, no, not able to get to it first. Very quick off the jump is Avila, and a very fast goal. Not even 6 seconds into the game. David Avila, too easy for the Soldados off the jump. And that's the aggression that we've been talking about with San Antonio. Find your opportunities, play fast, don't look back. Here's Andrew Acosta with the quad ball. Connor Mason with a dodgeball. De La Fuente also in the area, and Nunez both have the dodgeballs for the Soldados. But Acosta's just walking this one behind the hoops, being guarded by Hayden Boys of the Soldados. Pass over to Molman. Nunez coming out to meet. Cabina with the quad ball, trying to rush around Boys, and is actually able to get the shot and gets the score. So 10-10 early. Acosta tries an early hit, but Avila is just going to walk this one forward. Villalba heading behind the hoops. Izzy Ramirez going behind the hoops. And now it's Hayden Boys up top with the quad ball. Over to Avila. Easy goal and an easy hammer. Oh, no, hold on. Head ref is saying no good. Looks like it was beat before. It's almost a textbook hammer play for San Antonio, but it is denied. And Houston's going to take it the other way. Acosta with the quad ball, has Mason nearby. Duval is in the game, going to try and go steal a dodgeball around De La Fuente. Nunez sitting near that small hoop, just threatening any attack from the Legends. Cabina with the quad ball, sees dodgeballs on the ground, is going to rush forward. Shot blocked by Avila. Boys picks it up, running forward, being tackled, no able to break free from Acosta. Boys still tracking down the field, is now going to slow. Pass over to Avila. Villalba now behind the hoops. Back to Avila. Up top to Boys. Beats on the near side, but shot to the far side. The distraction technique from San Antonio. Avila finds the score after the pass from Boys. (2-1) to the Soldados. Acosta with the quad ball. De La Fuente getting aggressive, gets Mason out of the picture. Cabina, pass behind hoop to Molman. Dodgeball is all on the ground. Now's the time to rush. Acosta is able to take advantage, gets the goal to go. 2020, tie game yet again. San Antonio moving this one up the pitch. Villalba has the quad ball up top. It's Avila and Ramirez behind hoops. Boys and Villalba up top. To Avila behind the hoops, being met by Cabina. Villalba with the quad ball. Faking shots, faking passes, gets beat right into the hands of Molman, goes that ball. Gives it to Acosta, gonna wait for San Antonio to retreat. I think it's Hughes running all the way down the field on the other end for Houston. Molman on the near side, and it's Cabina and Acosta now crossing the midline with the quad ball. Duval and Mason have dodgeballs. Can control for Houston here. Chance to take the lead early in game 2. Acosta up to Cabina. Cabina trying to get around boys. Shot, not going to go. Picked up by Molman. Passed out to Hughes. Can Ramirez get there first? Hughes is going to get there. Is being guarded. Pass goes up. Falls into the hands of San Antonio. Boys picks it up. Gives it to the keeper. San Antonio survives on that defense. Houston coming up empty-handed on that play. Boys up top with the quad ball. Ramirez is as well. Beats come through, trying to make an opening. Mason tried to get the beat, missed it, but luckily Molman got the block. Gives it to Acosta. There's been a lot of blocks. Houston able to stop shots on that backside of the hoops. Seems like San Antonio, they're having to rush through to get it to go. Speaking of rushing, Houston moving with a little bit of pace here, but catching the beat is Nunez from Mason. Cabina gets the shot. Called good by one ref, not good by the other. Now going to have a talk about it. Went through the hoops. I think maybe discussing if beat before. Now going to bring the goal ref into the discussion. Cabina is not off broom, so they might actually just be discussing if the ball even went through in the first place. 20-20, if it's good, they'll go up 30-20. Goal is good, so the Legends take the lead. 5.5 minutes in. Houston is now leading. Something that did not happen often in game number 1. And Hayden Boys and the Soldados, they're going to move quickly here. Hayden Boys, shot too easy for San Antonio. (30-30), it's another tie game. Both teams appear to be taking their time a little bit more. We saw a ton of fast breaks from the Soldados in game number 1 early by this point. But San Antonio, they're using those fast breaks less. Houston having some better defenses thus far. Also have had control a little bit more often, but control right now in the hands of the Soldados. Quad ball in the hands of Molman for Houston. It's De La Fuente and Nunez are the beaters for San Antonio. A good wolf attempt by Houston. Gets a dodgeball on the ground. Hughes, shot. Not going to go, but picked up by Contreras. Dodgeball still on the ground, trying to find the go, but all of the San Antonio Chasers on the defense. Pass comes out, picked up by Ramirez. Was almost beat, but De La Fuente is able to get there and stop the beat attempt from Araujo of Houston. Ramirez is now on the other side of the field. San Antonio, after all of that, is able to get the defense. Villalba now trying to rush, passes it back to Ramirez. Beat attempt is missed by Houston. Ramirez, pass back to Avila. Shot is going to go. (40-30), San Antonio reclaims the lead. It's Hughes heading behind the hoops. Looks like Furchuk behind the hoops as well. Farrow is walking this one. Sends it behind hoops. Pass back to Farrow. Rushing forward. Finding an open Chase Contreras for an easy goal on the far side. 40-40. Hayden Boys has the quad ball for the Soldados. It's Ramirez up top. B comes through from De La Fuente. Mason trying to pick it up. For now, it's dodgeballs on the ground. Araujo's going to take one. Ramirez rushing forward, trying to get around. Shot at the bottom. Tried the bounce pass rather. Villalba finally picks it up. Now rushing forward. Now just going to take this one out. Just buy some time for the San Antonio Chasers to get back into the equation. Boys to Villalba. Pass behind. Pass all the way back up top to Boys. Dodges a beat. Times the jump perfectly and gets the goal to go. .50-40 for the Soldados. Pass behind the hoops, very nearly to the end line there, but able to stay in. Farrow over to Contreras. Kevin Raber in the game at beater for Houston is going to get beat out. Araujo's going to be able to pick one up for Houston, but Mallory Hughes is already beat, so got to send that dodgeball all the way back to hoops. Is it going to be in time? Raber's got to pick it up. San Antonio has time if they want to go. They're going to play it slow. They're going to opt to get everyone in position first, which is a very different philosophy from game one. San Antonio was rushing a lot in game number one, playing a little bit slower here in game two. It's Ramirez with the quad ball right now. De La Fuente takes a beat on Contreras, and it's an easy goal for Ramirez. Boys is going to go sub out here. Looks like Esparza's back in the game here for San Antonio. Mallory Hughes with the quad ball on the far side of the field. Pass all the way up to Farrow. Raber's beat out. Araujo, the only beater in the area for Houston. Farrow's going to get beat. Cabina's going to try and get there, but tapped away by Esparza. Esparza's going to get beat out. So Houston able to pick this one back up. Cabina's going to get beat. San Antonio still fighting for it. Beats coming through. Nunez doing all the work. Avila's just got to put it home and is able to do so. San Antonio with a 2-goal lead. And the sideline very happy about that one. Sorry, a 3-goal lead now. 70-40 to San Antonio. About 10.5 minutes in. Farrow fakes a pass, is going to give it over to Cabina. Cabina gets it back from Farrow. Nunez in the game, trying to make something happen, but going to get beat out. Behind hoops is Hughes. Hughes fakes out Ramirez, is going to get beat, gets the shot off, not going to go. Cabina's going to pick it up, pass over to Farrow, can't get it cleanly, beat out. The beaters from San Antonio are putting in so much work, and now the chasers get to do their job. Esparza, trying to rush through, is going to get tackled. Now trying to get the ball out. It's a dog pile, and now the refs are going to come and sort this one out. Esparza was rushing, tried to get a goal to go. Not going to get it. Headed to the box is Brandon Cabina. Going to be a yellow. Esparza is going to have the quad ball, but you've got 4 Legends defenders between them and the hoop. 1 is a beater, 3 chasers. You've got 1 player behind hoops. Targonski's also in the area. Can see Esparza's body language looks like going to pass this one out. Take their time on a 6-on-5. No, he's being backed up behind the keeper line. Takes the shot, and it goes. No chasers in the area. Ray Nunez, as a beater, cannot block that one. Didn't have a dodgeball to do so. 80-40 San Antonio, 4-goal lead. 12 minutes have gone by. Cabina, looks like Aaron Price, Andrew Acosta, who now has the quad ball, and Sarah Stewart near that back hoop. Cabina is going behind the hoops here. Price with the quad ball, rushing forward. Nunez, Ray Nunez, trying to make something happen. Ball bouncing high. San Antonio is going to come up with it. Looking to run is San Antonio. Villalba tracking on the near side, heading behind the hoops. Targonski is heading behind the hoops on the far side. It's Ramirez up top. And I believe it's Esparza with the quad ball up top as well. Sharma and Jordan in the game at beater here. They have control, looking to make the opening for their chasers. Ramirez to Villalba. Shot, no good. Acosta gonna pick it up. Beat, miss. Has to get around one more defender. Ramirez, the last line of defense. Acosta gets it all the way coast to coast for the score. 80-50. A good rush from Acosta to get it to go. Now 13 minutes. You're down 3 if you're Houston. Definitely a tighter game. I think it was 110 to 30 maybe at one point in game number 1. So an 8-goal difference. A lot tighter here. San Antonio charging. Esparza trying to get around the defense of Acosta. Gets that small hoop. Shot. Goes. As the hoop is falling, is able to force it home. Which makes it 90-50. 4-goal lead is retained. Tried to catch a beat from Araujo, did Ella Jordan, not able to do so. Cabina with the quad ball. San Antonio trying to get control back, but Acosta gonna use the fact that there's only one less dodgeball to deal with. It goes on the ground, and now Houston able to get the score. 3-goal game again, 90-60, San Antonio leading. But this is a much different Legends look. It's a bend, don't break style of defense. San Antonio trying to fight back for control, not able to do so. Houston's going to retain it, but as that's happening, Esparza charging forward, no beaters in the area, and the goal, no, is no good. The beaters were able to get back just in time. I think the refs are going to talk this one over, but there are beats happening behind the hoops. San Antonio thought they were able to get control. Houston comes up with it and is able to get back just in time to stop a charging Esparza. As it stands, it's 90-60. Nearly 15 minutes have gone by. Oh, Sharma trying to steal that dodgeball away from Nunez, nearly does so. Quad ball up top to Acosta. It's not in the area. Acosta knows and is going to get the score. 90-70. Legends clawing their way back into this. Esparza gonna rush. San Antonio now going to their fast break. Targonski with the quad ball. No dodgeballs to deal with. Pass over to Robinson. Beat is missed from long range, but it's blocked by Houston. $90-70. Legends prevent San Antonio from hitting triple digits for now. And you still have control if you're Houston. Houston, not necessarily the flashiest plays this game, but they're committing far less mistakes thus far. Not giving San Antonio anything as of so far. Cabina has the quad ball. Has Mason nearby with a dodgeball. Cabina. Advance to keeper line. Now pass over to Acosta. Back to Stewart. Back to Acosta. Araujo trying to make something happen on the near side. Gives it back to Cabina. Shot, no good, but back to Price, who's able to dunk it home. 90-80. 3 in a row for Houston. Only down 1. Timeout Soldados and an eruption of cheers from Houston. It's a rarity you see when the leading team has to take a timeout. It's because Houston absolutely is doing work. 90-80, San Antonio up. We'll come back with coverage after the timeout. We are back here in Huntsville, Texas. San Antonio's leading game 2 90-80. They won game 1 and they went up 90-50, but Houston is clawing their way back after 3 goals in a row. It's Nate Targonski with the quad ball, gives it to Robinson. San Antonio trying to stop the scoring drought. Robinson, pass behind hoops to Boys. Being met and beat out. Shot, blocked by Molman. Picked up by Contreras. Houston, another good defense. Here the Nunn call from the opposite sideline. Beat attempt is no good. Molman gets the goal. I thought it was good. They're going to talk about it. They might be talking about if that beat maybe clipped Molman. Not sure any other reason why it would not be good. If there's another foul by a Houston player, of course that's possible. But to me, this goal is good. We'll see what the refs decide. Maybe something that we're missing. Goal is good. Riley Molman gets the score. 17 minutes. It's 90-90. Boys has the quad ball here. Pass over to Robinson, but blocked, stolen. Sosa is able to get it. Sosa waiting for part of the team to come back. We have a foul pointing towards San Antonio's bench. This would be the first foul of the series for San Antonio if it goes. Nope, no harm, no foul. Sosa with the quad ball. Passes it to Contreras. Jean Lewis and Molman also on the field for the Chasers. And Duvall and Mason have control if you're Houston. It's been a lot more of an even split of control this game. That's definitely made a difference. Contreras with the quad ball. Trying to find an opening. Passes it to Jean Lewis behind hoops, who's going to rush forward. Tried to get it from the underside. Not going to go. Boys picks it up. Is going to rush. Is going to beat almost everyone in the foot race. Beat comes through. An incredible beat. And Houston gets the stop. Stopping Boys on the fast break is huge for a Houston side that wants to be the first one to hit 100 points in this game. 90-90, the current score. Molman passes to Sosa. Back to Molman. Molman driving. Gets beat, it looks like. But not beat yet. Ball comes out. Trying to be picked up. Houston is able to retain it. Molman's got to head back to hoops, but pass over to Kubina. Molman over to Kubina. We hear 19 minutes, and it is a far tighter game. Beaters now starting to do things. Alley-oop was blocked by Targonski. Nearly a highlight reel goal to get the lead for Houston, but not going to go. Targonski passes to Boys. Shot. And it goes. I thought it was just over the top side of the hoop, but for now it stands. They're going to talk about it. Houston now heading the other way. It's 100-90. The goal stands. Maybe Boys catching a break there, but either way, Soldados have the lead. Houston going to try and get it right back. Kubina with the quad ball near the keeper line. Pass back to Molman. Molman driving. Pass behind hoops. Shot just a bit low. Picked up by Boys. San Antonio, they want another. Boys gonna rush. Sharma clearing the way. Kubina gets the hit, but the shot is low. Picked up by Houston. Kubina in Boys' face. What a stop. And that is the 20 minutes. What a way to end it for Houston. You don't have the lead, but Houston, it feels like, has the momentum. And the Legends, feels like it could happen this game. We will see. We'll take a quick break to halftime. We'll be right back. All right, players are heading back to their brooms. It's San Antonio leading 100-90 at the break. Set score is 160. Peter Lawrence, our flag runner, did not get caught in the first game. We'll see if that changes for game number 2. It is Robinson again for San Antonio, but this time it looks like Logan Farrow at seeker for Houston. Sharma putting pressure on Logan early. Molman, pass behind to Kubina, behind the hoops. Avila is there, back to Molman. Oh, Molman just barely gets beat on the toes. San Antonio gonna try and take this one the other way. Farrow is doing a bit of defensive seeking there. Robinson now looking to try and get some time with the flag. Boys has the quad ball for San Antonio. Pass behind hoops to Avila. Villalba also on the backside. Sharma behind hoops with the dodgeball. An errant pass. Can Kubina get there first? No, Villalba gets there. Kubina wrestles away. Oh, and gonna be a foul on Kubina. Going to be back contact, I think, is going to be the call for Kubina here. Contacting the player without a ball is going to be the call. Either way, Brandon Kubina is headed to the penalty box. It's going to be a yellow card. So Kubina will be there for at least 1 minute, at most 1 minute. If San Antonio scores, then Kubina will get out of the box, and Esparza is going to do just that. So the 6-on-5 didn't last long, but Houston surrenders a goal because of it. 110-90. You had this game tied 90-90. Kubina had a great stop to end the first half. But now it feels like early here in the second half in flag runner on pitch. It's been all San Antonio. It was a great pass behind hoops. Good wide receiver play. Hayden Boys running with the quad ball. Pass over. I think it was meant for Avila. Picked up by Esparza. Doesn't matter. It's a goal either way. 120-90. Soldados sideline loves it. 3-goal advantage to San Antonio. It's the part of the game where you're really wanting to get a flagpole if you're Houston. It's not a necessity yet, but definitely something you'd love to have. Acosta gets around Boys. Gets the goal to go. Yes, gets the dunk. And has Houston at triple digits. Only down 2 if you're Houston. Bit of defensive seeking here for Dylan Farrow of the Legends. San Antonio taking the time on this offense. It's Boys, now over to Villalba. Pass behind hoops. No, the shot is good from Villalba. Great shot by Alyssa Villalba. 130-100. 3-goal advantage. You only need 3 goals to win it if you're San Antonio. Flag catch would do it too. Robinson appears content to defensive seek, but it's a turnover. San Antonio running the other way. Esparza gets around 1, gets around 2, gets the goal to go. 140-100. 2 more for San Antonio. Timeout Houston. And a Legends team that appeared to have the momentum going into flag runner on pitch has had anything but that. 4-1 run in terms of goals for San Antonio. The Legends have got to figure out something soon. They really need a flagpole if they're going to get back into this game. Sun is finally coming down, so conditions may get better for the players on the field. But if you're Houston, you got to find your way to get back into that form you had in the first half. San Antonio, there's more fast breaks. They're capitalizing on mistakes from Houston that they're making more often. Not having the beaters in the game is really proving an issue for the Legends right now. And if you're San Antonio, the game plan has changed nothing. It's been working so far. This Legends team giving you a little bit of trouble. Scored 120 in the first game, 100 now in this game. It's been a little bit closer. But you're not concerned if you're Soldados right now. You're going to keep playing your game. You only need 2 more. Or if Tara Robinson comes up with the flag, nearly had a pull in game 1. We'll see if San Antonio can close it out, or can Houston get back into it. Looks like TJ Farrow has the quad ball for Houston. Farrow heading behind the hoops, trying to get around Boys. Pass blocked. Boys, an easy stop for Hayden Boys. Now rushing. Pass all the way behind hoops is tipped away. It was an easy stop for Boys. Pretty easy stop for Molman there as well. Tried to find Esparza behind the hoops. And Esparza had a lot of open field ahead of them if they were able to make that pass. But Riley Molman has the quad ball after making that stop. 1 dodgeball for the Legends available right now. 2 for the Soldados. Mason still in it, is able to beat out De La Fuente. Looks like Maeve turned over control. Yes, the Legends have 2 dodgeballs now. Hughes over to Molman. Contreras up top. Behind hoops, tried to get the alley-oop to go. Shot is good. Houston, they're not done yet. 140-110. Esparza Running this one down the field. Gets around one defender. Passes. Boys. Shot. One away. 150-110. Soldados. Very close to taking this game. That means they would take the series. All 3 games will be played, but taking this series would be massive. TJ Farrow running the other way. Gets beat. Pass over the hands of Hughes and San Antonio. It's a golden drive. Their first time with a chance to win the game. Avila driving. Shot. Bit low. Houston has it. Can they keep it? Able to get it to Farrow. Houston survives for now. But you need at minimum 2 goals and a flag catch. Dylan Farrow's trying to go to work on the flag. Farrow passes over to Contreras. Farrow's got to go back to hoops. Kubina up top, and it's Hughes by the far side hoop. Contreras being guarded by Boys. Farrow's back in the play. That beat is missed, but the ball might just roll out of bounds. No, the beat hits. TJ Farrow got beat out. San Antonio now their second try at winning this game. Golden goal you hear from the sideline. Esparza knows it, is rushing forward. Now behind hoops, 3 chasers behind. Pass up top to Villalba. Pass to Boys, who dunks it home. Easy goal. San Antonio wins game 2, 160-110. San Antonio will win the series, but there is still one more game to be played. Will San Antonio get the sweep, or will Houston get a win on the board? We will see in game number 3. All right, we are back for Game 3, Houston Legends versus San Antonio Soldados. The sun has fully set. Thank goodness I can finally see the field, which means you can probably also see the field a bit better. But we are getting ready to start game number 3. San Antonio's won both of the first 2 thus far. Game 1, 180 to 120. Game 2, 160, 110. Can San Antonio complete the sweep? They're going to start off in a good way. David Avila pass. Almost gets the alley-oop to go, but gets beat out. Houston able to come up with a turnover there. Nearly a 1-2 punch from Avila and Coltonbaugh. Would have been a good one, but instead Houston gets the defense, and they're going to go on the attack. Control in the hands of Houston. I believe San Antonio started out with it in both of the first 2 games, but control started shifting Houston's way in game 2. It's going to be interesting to see, can they keep it for game 3 and find a win? It's Mason and Duval with the dodgeballs for Houston. Pass all the way back up top to Kubina. Ramirez tried to steal it, not able to do so. Duval finds a beat. Control being maintained by the Legends. It's a long first possession here for the Legends. Acosta up top. Back to Kubina. Nearing on a minute long at this point. I imagine we'll be getting a warning for a stall pretty soon. Pass behind hoops, just over the hands of, I believe that's Sosa, and picked up by Avila. Avila, boys, Coltonbaugh, and Ramirez. With Soham Sharma at one beater position, and I believe it's Ella Jordan at the other. Avila with the quad ball. Beat comes through, shot comes through. Easy 1-2, Ella Jordan set it up. David Avila gets the score. Might as well give Jordan the assist for that one. Houston bringing this one the other way. It's Acosta with the quad ball right now. Ramirez is going to get beat out by Duval. Acosta driving, pass behind him, Ullman. Shot barely blocked at the last second by Boys. B comes through but was in the keeper zone. Boys just got one to beat. Shot too low. Boys going to run after it. It goes beyond the end line. Boys putting hands to his face. Can't believe it. That's normally a shot that Boys has in his bag 100 times out of 100. Hit the less than 1% on that one. Hayden Boys had 5 goals in both of the first 2 games, so on double digits in just 2 games. Definitely elite company for this season. We'll see how many Boys can get in game number 3, but it's Kubina over to Acosta. Now back to Molman behind the hoops. Over to Sosa, but it's just got by Avila. Tried to feed the pass, not able to do so. Avila rushing. Kubina has the defense. Pass over to Ramirez. Easy goal, and the fast breaks are back. San Antonio using their speed to their advantage. It's worked out for them numerous times in the past. And so far, San Antonio's looked very good. Sharma trying to chase down Acosta, but Acosta way too fast. Is going to run this one all the way almost to the end line. Has the quad ball nearly in the back corner. Shot from distance, hits the middle of the hoop. May have ended up in the hands of Kubina if it just didn't hit the post. Unlucky. Gets beat out by Sharma. Now heading the other way. Boys crossing the midline. Jordan and Sharma have dodgeballs for the Soldados. It's Ramirez up top. Now pass all the way back to Avila behind the hoops. Pass over to Coltonbaugh. Now all the way back up top to Ramirez. Over to Boys. Boys, pass, Coltonbaugh. Kubina there for the defense. Ramirez! Same play on both sides of the hoops. I believe it was Boys to Ramirez on the far side. That time Coltonbaugh to Ramirez. Pulling that hoop defender off and getting the score. Ramirez knows where to be, has 2 quick goals for the Soldados. It's 30-0. 3 goals to none. Definitely the start that you want if you're a San Antonio fan. TJ Farrow with the quad ball here. Masons has to send a dodgeball back to hoops. Kubina all the way over to Sosa. Sosa's able to retain it, but you're going in the face of 2 dodgeballs here. Sosa gonna try and chuck it to Farrow. Boys comes up with it. In a 50-50 ball situation, Boys has it. Is gonna await substitutions. Pass is able to eventually get back to Ramirez. I believe that's Finn Roberts who had it first time in the game. Soldados were convinced they had the score there, and now it is called good. There was no initial signal by Daniel Williams, the head ref. But they get the goal to go. It's 40-0, 4 goals to 0 of Houston. 5.5 minutes in. Hughes with the quad ball for the Legends. Missed beat from Sharma. Mason's able to turn over control for the Legends, but 1 dodgeball back and it's in the hand of San Antonio. Oh, poked free, David Avila. No, sorry, Finn Roberts. Able to poke one free and get it to Boys. A great defensive stop. San Antonio, they love it. Houston, been silent for most of this game. Got to find a way to at least give yourself a chance. Ramirez has the quad ball. Shot from distance, but it gets deflected. Houston, they want to go quick. Connor Mason clearing the way. Has control for Houston. All dodgeballs on the ground. TJ Farrow. Pass intercepted by Kaltenbaugh, picked up by Boys. No dodgeballs, no problem for the Soldados. And everything is going right for this San Antonio team right now. Ramirez, back to Kaltenbaugh. Farrow, now rushing. Pass, and Farrow to Farrow connection. TJ Farrow to Logan Farrow, who gets the goal. Logan Farrow was lost behind all of the defenders of San Antonio, just not tracking back in time. And they get the first goal on the board. 40-10. San Antonio still leading, but Houston coming to life a little bit. Their sideline loves it. They've got to get a few more of those to get back on track. Hayden Boys passes over to, I believe, Villalba. Ramirez has been beat out. Control in the hands of the Legends. Picasso in, catches a beat from Araujo, so now control for the Soldados. Ramirez has the quad ball. Pass back to Villalba. Fakes top hoop, and then the shot. Amazing fake and shot from Villalba. Gives her team the 50-10 lead. San Antonio, they're up 50-10. They're up 2-0 in the series. It's been a great start for them to their season. They'll play Kansas City in 2 weeks' time. But for now, undefeated here in 2026. Pass behind hoops. Farrow was beat out, tried to pass it over, not able to do so. Quad ball's gonna roll out, picked up by Boys. San Antonio running this one the other way. Villalba is heading behind hoops. Hayden Boyce is gonna head behind hoops. And it's Ramirez and Roberts up top. Ramirez, shot, small hoop, gets it to go. Ramirez, a great shooter for San Antonio. Beat comes through. The Legends upset that the beat call is not called. TJ Farrow, no! Bounces off the bottom side of the hoop, had an open lane. Not gonna get it. TJ Farrow was denied right at the end. You'd think that would have been a good one. Legends were upset. I believe that was Ray Nunez who was asking for the call on the near sideline for throwing the ball after being beat, the San Antonio beater. Doesn't get it. TJ Farrow had an open hoop, but can't find the goal. And instead, it's 60-10, Soldados leading. Boys. Passes over to Ramirez. Ramirez, back behind hoops to Villalba. Fakes out Farrow. Loses the quad ball, stays in bounds. Farrow keeps it and gives it to TJ Farrow. Furchuk and Hughes in for the Legends. Araujo in at beater. I believe it's Kiet Pham in at beater. Shot is good. I believe that was Mallory Hughes with the goal. No, TJ Farrow gets the goal. 60-20. Farrow makes up for the missed shot. Gets a goal for Houston. You're down 4 if you're the Legends. It's not an insurmountable lead. They had that in game number 2 and were able to bring it back. But an easy goal there for the Soldados. Alyssa Vial was able to find it. Believe timeout by Houston. Yep, we'll take a short timeout here. It's 70-20, San Antonio leading at 10.5 minutes. All right, 70-20, the current score line. It's a 5-goal advantage for the Soldados. Now, in the grand scheme of things, for San Antonio, you're already up 2-0 in the series. A win here makes it 3-0. For Houston, doesn't matter a whole lot. You win this game, you're still the 3 seed from the Frontier Division going into conference championships. If you lose it, you're the 3 seed either way. But Houston, you want to get a win on the board to at least give yourself some momentum. And of course, playing for pride as well. Definitely want to get a win on the board. Oh, a great play from Kevin Raber to keep control there for Houston. Picasso charging forward. Is the free beater, is going to try and wolf one away. Acosta has the quad ball here. Back to Molman. Shot. Molman gets it to go. That's a great start coming out from the timeout if you're Houston. 70-30. Raber's going to get beat out up top. Control was lost. You do get the goal if you're Houston, but now you're staring down 2 dodgeballs on your defense. Robinson's going to get beat out, and Molman's going to pick that one up. Acosta has it all the way on the end line. It's a Acosta with the quad ball, bringing it up slow. Molman on the near side. I believe it's Sosa heading behind hoops on the far side. Raber, the free beater for Houston, going to try and find a steal. Araujo has one dodgeball for Houston. Pass over to Acosta. Now behind hoops, Molman with the quad ball. Molman, pass up top. Gets beat. No, blocked by Contreras. Contreras, shot. Had some pace on that shot. Can't get it to go, though. Targonski going to bring this one up from behind the hoops. Picasso and it's Regardia in at beater for the Soldados. It's Villalba, Robinson, Targonski, and Esparza in at chaser for San Antonio. Molman comes up with the quad ball on the defense. Villalba's going to get beat out. Houston's sideline loves it. Legends are able to get the stop there. About 13 minutes in, it's 70-30. Molman walking this one behind the hoops. Now up top to Acosta. Over to Sosa. Sosa floats it over to Molman. Molman being guarded by Villalba. Contreras picks it up and just throws it home. Contreras took out some aggression on that one. But it's 70-40. 3-goal advantage to the Soldados. Esparza has the quad ball. I believe Pacheco's in for the first time for San Antonio at chaser. Sorry, Pacheco's in at beater, correction. Esparza with the shot. Too high, gonna go beyond the midline. Pacheco going to get beat out by Raber behind hoops. It's control in the hands of the Legends. Raber and Araujo. And then it's Contreras, Acosta, Sosa, and Molman has the quad ball, which are lined up on the field right now for the Houston Legends. Over to Acosta. Over to Contreras. Araujo making beats happen. Contreras diving through the defense. Able to take Targonski to the ground. Molman gets the shot to go. 70-50. 2 goals. Haven't conceded yet if you're the Legends after the timeout. Maybe sensing the tide shifting a little bit. It's 2 in a row. If they can keep stringing them together, Houston can get back into this. But for right now, San Antonio maintains the advantage. Robinson with the quad ball. Tries to make a pass. Gonna get beat is Esparza. But Houston comes up with the defense. Great work by the beaters. Araujo and Raber. Good shift from them. Ashton Butler coming in for the first time at chaser. And it's Connor Mason and Callie Duvall coming in at beater for Houston. Molman, Sosa, and Acosta still on the field at chaser for the Legends. Acosta. Pass to Molman. Pass to Butler. Takes a shot. Not going to go. Tipped and brought in by the Soldados. Villalba running forward. Has to get around Sosa. Is able to do so. Villalba still running. Tried to pass to Targonski. Didn't connect on that pass. Acosta thought about going quick, but here's the call to go slow. You do maintain control if you are San Antonio. Sosa and Molman heading behind the hoops. Acosta over to Butler. Nunez and Pacheco both have dodgeballs for the Soldados. Acosta, pass behind to Molman. Shot, top hoop, just off the bottom side. And turtling on the far side of the hoop. Calling it back to hoop, San Antonio gets the defense. Few subs coming in for the Soldados. It's Villalba, Robinson, Alviar currently has the quad ball. Pacheco and Nunez in at beater. Villalba behind the hoops. Big steal from the Legends. Villalba took a shot, able to get her own miss and gets the goal. Amazing play from Villalba. Had the shot, it was blocked, but was able to get her own rebound. Ashton Butler was right there, couldn't find it, and Villalba gets the goal. Great heads-up play. It's 80-50, and you end the scoring drought if you're the Soldados. It's been about 6 minutes, I think, since their last goal. You're now up 30. Butler has the quad ball. Charging forward. Pass behind hoops to Sosa. Shot top hoop. It'll go. Houston gets the goal right back. Butler with contact early. Trying to bring San Antonio behind keeper line. Can't do so. But there's a lot of Soldados players back behind the ball. Pacheco's going to go sub out. Butler did do well to at least slow down the San Antonio side. Robinson with the quad ball, trying to get around Sosa. Pass back behind. Drops the pass, but able to pick it back up. Pass back to Robinson. Robinson looking for a shot. Sosa is there on the contact. A little bit of high contact there. Oh, a great dodge from Alviar on the beat attempt. Molman now has the quad ball. And they waved off that potential penalty. 19 minutes have gone. It's 80-60. It's the lowest scoring of the 3 games thus far. Kubina over to Molman. Molman, pass back to Acosta. Acosta, shot, gets it to go. It's within 1. The Legends bringing this one back. 30 seconds, probably last possession if you're San Antonio. Houston wants a quick attack and a quick defense to maybe get one more. Alviar bringing this one forward, has Nunez nearby. Ramirez is on the top, is now going to get the quad ball from Alviar. Ramirez thought about a shot, gives it back to Alviar. Ramirez has the quad ball. Dodgeball's on the ground everywhere. Pass to Alviar. Pass over to Villalba. Sorry, to Robinson, who shoots. We're hearing whistles. Maybe debate about if that goal went or not. Probably the last action. I believe this is the 20-minute stoppage, depending on what the result of this call is. It appears that's the 20 minutes. San Antonio is saying the goal is good. Haven't seen it updated on the scoreboard yet. We'll get that information to you for sure. It has now been updated. That goal is good by Tara Robinson. So 90-70 is the scoreline going into halftime, which means set score will be 150 when we come back. All right, so it's 90-70 to San Antonio. San Antonio had at least 100 points in both their first 2 games by this point. They haven't yet. Houston's on a 5-1 run at this point, so all the momentum is with them. Well, 5-2 now, actually, with the goal by Robinson. But you've got the momentum if you're the Legends. You have a chance here. And although it doesn't matter in terms of seeding for the conference championship, the Legends absolutely want this win. For San Antonio, it could matter depending on how their series with Kansas City goes. This game could absolutely matter what the status is for that series. Here we go. Starting seekers for both sides. It looks like Tara Robinson again for the Soldados. I believe it is Evan Furchuk for the Legends. We will finalize that information shortly. But Quadball play on the other end. A huge tackle by San Antonio, but picks it up. TJ Farrow's trying to fight through. Able to get it to go. Houston erupts into cheers. Refs are going to talk about it, but that is a play and a half if it stands. Goal is good is what I'm hearing. 90-80. Great fight play from Farrow. San Antonio going the other way. Long range pass. Pass over behind the hoops to, I believe it's Alviar. Oh, beat attempt comes through. Houston able to get the defense. Pass over to Kubina, who hammers it home. Tie game. 90-90. I think the Legends were arguing for a card as well. Houston's going to end up getting the goal, so any card is going to be negated by the goal. We'll see what ends up being decided here. Soldados have the quad ball. It is a yellow card on Theron Ratliff on that play. Ramirez gets the backhand goal. It's a great shot there by Ramirez. Cuts through the defense and goes with the backside of the hoop. 100-90, San Antonio reclaims the lead. 50 points away. That's 5 goals from victory. Long shot. Nope, ends up in the hands of Kubina, who gets it to goal. No, they're saying no good. Picked up by San Antonio. Running the other way. Shot. Low. Picked up. And goal is good by Alviar. 110-90. I think the Legends are a little upset that they're not getting their goal called. But either way, 2-goal advantage for San Antonio. Pass up top to Molman. Pass over to Cabina. Brenda Cabina fakes once and gets it to go. Now has the goal. Gets to triple digits. 110, 100. Still anyone's game. A flag catch would be massive for either side. We've seen neither in either of game 1 or 2. Robinson having time there right now. Aaron Price is in at seeker as well. It's Ramirez with the quad ball. All the way back behind the hoops. Now coming all the way back up. That's going to go too far. Goes beyond the midline, which means that's a backfield violation. Molman has the quad ball. Targonski sent that one just a little too far. Kubina has the quad ball. Over to Molman. Molman driving, being hit. Gets it to Stewart, who gets the goal. Tie game again, 110, 110. 4 goals needed for other side. Aaron Price has time on the flag. Now Robinson going at the flag. If we have a pull, this game could end rather abruptly. For now, it's a tie game, 110-110. Ramirez passes behind. Long beat. Pass couldn't be caught cleanly. It's a great play by Nunez. The Legends have a chance to take the lead. Farrow bringing this one on the near side. Nunez is going to beat out Farrow. Molman has the quad ball. Beat was attempted by Nunez onto Nunez of San Antonio, but the goal is good in the meantime. Houston with the lead. Riley Molman was able to make that one happen. 120, 110. Legends with the lead. You only need 3. If there's a flag catch, that'll win it too. San Antonio runs into the beaters of Houston. Ramirez finding the defense of Farrow. Ball's going to go out of bounds. The Legends, there's a chance here. San Antonio won game 1. They won game 2. The Legends want to get at least one in this series. Put Targonski in at Seeker here to try and get back into this game. Pass behind hoops. Shot is good. Houston a 2-goal advantage, 130-110. It's Araujo, I believe, in at Seeker right now. San Antonio had a quick response on the other side. Miguel Esparza just ran that one the other way. 130-120. A flag catch wins it for either side. Set scores 150. Targonski running in, trying to find the flag catch. Gives San Antonio the victory. In the quad ball game, pass behind the hoops to Cabina. Cabina over to, I believe, Contreras. Shot picked up. It's good. Golden goal. You're one away if you're the Legends. But running quickly again down the opposite sideline is Esparza, who's going to take this one all the way to the other side. Can't get a quick goal this time. You need a flag catch now if you're San Antonio. They're going to try and buy as much time as possible. We're hearing a stoppage occur. Sofia Araujo had the Seeker headband on, is heading to the bench. So Houston, I believe it's got to be an injury sub, I think is the call. Sarah Stewart's going to come in at Seeker here. 140, 120. Houston needs 1 goal to win. San Antonio needs 3 or a flag catch. Quad ball in the hands of the Soldados. It's Esparza on the far side of the field. Targonski gets beat in the Seeker game. Esparza on the far side gets around 1. Now going to bring the offense closer to the hoops. Targonski back on the flag. Esparza trying to buy time for Targonski here. Houston sideline saying let them score so they can run the other way and have a chance to win. Esparza's just trying to buy as much time as possible on the opposite sideline. Targonski goes for a dive, not going to get it. Avila with the quad ball is also trying to buy as much time as possible. Houston's beaters can't get an opening. Avila went for the drive, can't get it to go. Houston has the quad ball and has a chance to win the game. Maybe final opportunities for Targonski. Houston charging forward. Pass all the way up. Intercepted. Trying to pick up by Farrow. Not going to get it. San Antonio picks it up. And that's going to create even more chances for Targonski. But rushing forward is Boys. Gets the goal. Apologies, that is Esparza on the goal with the rush and score. 140-130. Houston still one away. This is their second chance at game point. Sarah Stewart on the flag for Houston. New seeker in for San Antonio, it looks like. Kevin Raber, beater for Legends, is intent on not letting the seeker get anywhere close to the flag. Farrow with the quad ball. Legends can win it here. Contreras, pass behind hoops, it's too far. Contreras with 2 errant passes in a row. San Antonio, they can tie it up and give us a sudden death golden goal scenario here. Ball on the other side for San Antonio. Ball up top to Esparza. Esparza walking this one towards the hoops. Raber beats out Esparza. Ball on the ground. Houston picks it up. Though back in the hands of San Antonio. But stolen away. Chance to win it. Houston, shot, too high. Chasing it down is Molman. Can he keep it in bounds? No, he's going to be beat out. San Antonio stops Houston's attempt at a win. Beats are happening all around the flag right now for both teams. Charging forward is Esparza, trying to tie this game up. Shot is good. We got a golden goal, sudden death scenario. Miguel Esparza gets it to go. 140, the final action of this series, and we've got a golden goal to decide who's going to win game number 3. Chase Contreras with the ball, the quad ball. Walking it around the keeper line. Pass to the back, looks like to Acosta. Ball's on the floor. San Antonio, now with their first chance at winning it. We're hearing a stoppage. San Antonio has a chance to win it here. Their first opportunity to do so in this game. Could also win it by the flag. Just saw a good dive. It is not over yet. It is a tie game, 140-140. San Antonio on the far sideline. Looks like Farrow's guarding Esparza. Houston calling to watch the hammer on the far sideline. Charging forward, shot, too high, gonna go beyond the end line. Houston, it's their 4th possession with a chance to win it. Molman, inbounds, Avila, trying to defend. Avila's gonna get beat out. Houston, they can end it here. Looks like Acosta, Farrow, Hughes, and Molman are your chasers in for the Legends. Molman has the quad ball. Shot. Pass behind hoops. No. Shot. That shot is good. Houston erupts in cheers. The refs are going to make sure. And that is a win for the Houston Legends. 150-140. Houston gets the Game 3 win. San Antonio is going to win the series 2-1. But look what it means to this Houston sideline to get a win on the board over a major rival of theirs. This has been all from Huntsville, Texas. My name is Jackson Vaughn. I've been your commentator today. 150-140, the final score in Game 3. San Antonio takes the series 2-1. Thank you for watching.